Hey guys, Metal Breakdown here. So today I'll be doing the album review of the new album by Mastodon. It's called Emperor of Sand. And yeah, today I have a special announcement because we were so close of the first anniversary of this channel in about 2 months. I'll be doing a giveaway, a free album giveaway of the Emperor of Sand by Mastodon to thank all the fans for the amazing support. So, what you need to do to enter this contest, you need to tell me your top 3 in the comment sections. If you didn't listen to the album already, take your time. This contest will last 2 weeks, so you will have time to be able to find what your top 3 is. Also, this video will need to hit 100 likes. It's not a small number, but I'm sure we can do it easily, so that should not be a problem. And you need to subscribe to this channel if you're not already. So yeah, this is my rules, and you can also share this video if you want to make it go at 100 likes more faster, to be sure to hit that number before passing 2 weeks. So yeah, these are the rules for the contest. I hope you will like it. It should not be too hard to win because this is not a big channel, so your chances are pretty high, so just risk it. Okay, so it's finally time to talk about the album review. So the first song on Emperor of Sand, it's Sultan's Curse. The bells at the beginning are so cool, and there is some sounds like this that were added to the entire record that make the record even more cooler. It really gets you in the vibe of it. They talked about that in one of the studio video, and it's so cool. You noticed it a lot after a few listens, and when you really listen to the record. If you're just listening to it while doing other things, you will not listen to it for sure, but while paying attention, it's so important in that record. It's the single that grew on me the most. At first I was like, oh, it's a really good track, but now I'm like, oh, it's a fucking fantastic track. In my opinion, it's a song that you need to listen to a few times to really appreciate it, and it's a good introduction to that concept album because it's about cancer that they had in their families, but it's not explicit like that. The album is not really about cancer. It's a whole storyline, and cancer is represented by the Sultan's Curse, so yeah. After that, the second track, Show Yourself. It's a song that I really liked even after the first listen. It's different than everything that Mastodon did before, and it's so unique. Even on that album, there's no other song like this one, and I think it's the shortest track on this album, which make it a good single because it will be really easy for radio to put it on the radio, and I hope Mastodon will get a lot of new fans like this, because I know that Mastodon is not a band for everyone, even if they're fucking great, but yeah, you need to learn to appreciate this band. After that, Precious Stones. When I listened to this new album for the first time, I was so impressed that this first non-single track was so good. It's as good as the first 2 songs, if not better. I fell in love immediately with the chorus. It's so damn catchy, and I love the vibe of the entire song. The solo is also just out of this world, so definitely a track that you don't want to miss. After that, the 4th track, Steambreather. So at this point I would have thought that they would finally hit a weaker track, but it's clearly not the case here. The vocals are beautiful, probably my favorite vocals on the entire record. Brand is doing a fantastic job, it's incredible. And yet the main riff is so groovy, and it makes you want to listen to it for hours. I could listen to that fucking groovy riff for days even. It's so fucking good. And the chorus in that one is just incredible too, and there's a lot of background noise in that one, like I talked about during Sultan's Curse. So yeah, it makes you even more convinced that you're in that journey across the desert, like it's the case in that concept album. After that, the fifth track, Roots Remain. For once, I feel like the quality of this one is a bit under the four first track, but still at a very high level. It's still like a 9 out of 10 track for me. Like, this track is here, but the four first track are there. A tiny bit less good, but still a pretty good track. It's the second longest track on the album. It's really proggy, and the second half of this song is genius work. So yeah, it's really the first half of this song that I like a little bit less, but the second half of this song, after that, the sixth track, Word to the Wise, the other song that I like a little bit less in that album. But yeah, again, I would give to it like 9 out of 10, so yeah, it's not that it's bad, but in an almost perfect record, you need some less good track. I'm sure you know what I mean. So yeah, this album is almost perfect, but these two tracks, almost perfect too, but not as good as all the other one, in my opinion. But I'm sure that some of you will really enjoy Roots Remain and World to the Wise, and will say that it's one of the best tracks in that album. It's just my taste, and you're not obligated to agree with that. But I need to praise the solo in Word to the Wise. It's something that I'm not even able to describe. You need to listen to it to understand. After that, the seventh track, Ancient Kingdom. With that song, the quality go fucking way up again, even more than the four first song. The four first song were like there, and this one is above the roof. It's incredible. The chorus is simply the best in the entire record, even catchier than the one in Precious Stone, the third track. The solo is also just incredible, could be the best of the entire record too. So yeah, it's better than the Precious Stone's chorus. Best fucking chorus. And yeah, the solo, one of the best of the album for sure. After that, the hate track, Clandestiny. I feel like this song will be a fucking huge deep cut, unfortunately. And that it won't be the favorite of anyone, but it's so fucking good. It's sad because I really love that song, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will be really popular. I'm also a huge fan of the big experimental part in the middle of the song. If you heard it, you will know what I'm talking about. So yeah, there's like a strange part in the middle. I'm not really able to explain that, but it's really special, and I'm sure if you listen to that song, you will know what I'm talking about. After that, Andromeda, which was the third single, the band even posted my reaction to that track on their Facebook page, which still blow my mind because a band as big as Mastodon watching my video, it's crazy just to think about it, and I'm so grateful that they did it. So this is my favorite riff of the entire album. If you watch my reaction, you'll see how much I was freaking out about it. It's crazy. And yeah, if you want to know more of what I think about this song, just watch my reaction. You'll see how good it was for me the first time I heard it. After that, 10 track, Scorpion Breed. Another really surprising song, and really the heaviest of the entire record. The drumming in that one is simply mind-blowing, and you understand better why Bran is often called the human octopus, because he has like 8 arms, because the drumming is so fast and so incredible. How can he do this? Whew. a real human octopus for sure. And I also feel like it follows Andromeda just perfectly, so fits perfectly in the concept album idea. And the last track on this album, I'm sad to say, is the song that fucking ruined the record. It sucks. I'm just kidding, it's my favorite track of the entire record. When Bad had the longest song as the last song of the record. It's always a song that I'm the most expecting, but also usually it's the song that disappoints me the most because I was so hyped for it and it doesn't deliver. But this time it's not the case. When I'm talking about song that did not deliver, a good example could be the last track of Gods of Violence, the latest record by Creator. The last track is really good. I'm not saying that it sucks, but I was expecting this song so much and thought it would be the best song of the record, and it's not the case, so that's why I said that I'm often really disappointed for the last track, but there, wow! It was something out of this world. If I could give the definition of beautiful to someone, I would end them that song. It's simply that good. The beginning is beautiful with the piano in the background. After that you have some heavier part, but it's so beautiful. The entire track, even when it's heavy, could listen to that song all day. I thought the album could not get any better, but this song, oof. Earlier I said that the other song were like over the roof. This song is in space, like in a fucking space station or something. It's just crazy. If you would only listen to one song out of that album, I would suggest that one, Jaguar God. Is simply mind-blowing. And yeah, it's rare in an album that the second part of it is better than the first one, but it's clearly the case here, even if the first part of Emperor of Sand was fucking fantastic too. Like the latest album by Lamb of God, I won't say the name because I will fuck it up because it's another language, but we had all the single in the first part and we were like, oh, this will be like probably one of their greatest album, but the second part of the album is not that good, and finally the album is just, it's good but average. So this is what I think of this new album by Mastodon. You can check out my new notation system. Cover Killer Nation inspired me a bit to do that, so that way I will be able to compare it more to the other album that I review, so you can watch it there. So that was my review, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget that you have a chance to win a physical copy of this album, which is pretty cool, so don't forget that. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already, because you need to do that to win the album, and I'll see you in the next video.